I cut it off kind of fast. I left something off that I don't know if I can connect this to that video, but maybe I just leave it as a shorty. I want you to know when it comes down to God, it's magnificent as if people could collectively agree and honor God. It would be great if groups of people could do likewise. In fact, it would be magnificent if one person could honor God. The truth of the matter is that we as human beings really don't know what it means to honor God because all that we understand about honoring God for the most part has to do with what others have told us, what we have been taught, what we have read, what have influenced our beliefs, and things that we have just claimed as being committed to. These are ways that people put words to what they say as being real. But when you look at the results of what they have said, nothing has changed. Because a changed person would be changed all around. They might want the world and trying to pursue the world. And when I say the world, I'm talking about willing to do anything that takes to get what you want so you can do what you want. But having been shook and woke up and changed, then there's nothing that you would do, even though when you look at the world, you see the stuff that God has given, but you see the way that it operates, the system that it operates in, and you cannot operate in that system and or get anything that through that system because you can't do it that way. So that system has to change. And what does that require? That requires that you demand that your way is honored. And you challenge them, not with violence, but you challenge them with what is right. And you challenge them with what is wrong. You, sh- you know, I don't think that'll work. I think the best thing that you could do is start building your own, utilizing what you got control of and using what you got control of to do all of that, which must be done. Yeah, I think you'll be a little bit more successful. You know, we all might be in the state, and the benefits of the resources might be scattered about in various places within the state. And certain places, people might have a certain philosophy that they want to follow, and they just want to control that if that's what they want to do. And you're trying to be fair with them. And you might have something else over here, and you try to be fair with them. And so you both may be able to do your own thing. However, you might end up trading with one another, which you could have had control of both parts if you had just worked together. Well, this is stuff that comes to you after you experience going through crazy stuff. But I want you to know, ladies and gentlemen, bottom line, if it's no one but you, because any and everyone can hate you, any and everyone can exploit you, any and everyone can deceive you. Your children can deceive you, your parents can deceive you, your spouses can deceive you. So you just have to make sure that you don't deceive yourself. And that means basically if you don't deceive yourself is that you forgive all these other people because you know they're blind as a bat. And you represent everything that they seem to be against. And hopefully they kill you. I mean, why would you want to live in a society like this? That's just like everybody thinking they're going to heaven. You know, they just think, let's say all the people who think they're going to heaven. Like, yeah. And you go there, pass on out of this world, and end up in hell. End up in hell. And actually going through what you heard you would go through, or what people go through in hell. You're going through that. They asked on the announcement one day, did anybody want to get out of hell? Anybody want to go to heaven, maybe? And and you'll find a lot of people saying yes. Then they'll tell you, well, if you want to go to heaven, you got to act this way. You got to act this way, a certain way. Do you think people will act that way to get out of hell? You darn right they would. Once they know they're in hell, once they know what hell represents, they get a chance to get out. They'll get out. They'll give it out everything they got. And it might just take all of that to wake up some people. But it doesn't have to be you. You can wake up today. You can wake up today. Just think about Charlie Clerk, Charles Clerk, whatever his name is. You know what I'm talking about. The guy that got shot the other day. They say he's spewing a lot of stuff about hate. But just think about, what if he was the guy that was talking about love? What if he had been the kind of guy that was talking about people having the ability to laugh and party and have fun and be educated and have health care and careers and peace? And what if he had talked about that and then had some ideas about how that could be planned, and then somebody shot him because he was talking about stuff like that? It would have been so much different than what it happened the way it did. Just think about it. Man, oh man, just that kind of death. And for a young person, it might have really been instrumental in changing the world. But this here only brought about more strife. Well, anyway, I just want you to know that nobody loves you like you have to love yourself. Because sometimes if you don't love yourself, you just never love. And trust no one's word. And you don't even have to do that. Just look around. In the world, the way it is, tells you, it tells me, it tells anybody that's awake that ain't no love out here. That, you remember the song, Ain't No Love in the Heart of the City? There's no love out here. It's all bull. Thank you.